that, but ever since the First Order landed here on Batu just 2 weeks ago, we have had to ensure our secrecy more than ever before. But you're inside now, you're safe. Take a look around. It's a modest and somewhat dusty shop, true. But let me introduce ourselves. This is Ashley. This is Kevin. And I am Michael. And together, we humbly call ourselves the Gatherers. We travel the galaxy to remote worlds such as Ossus and to war-torn planets such as Jeddah, seeking the materials with which to facilitate our endeavors. We risk much and go through great hardship to find the items we need. And why do we do this, you might ask? Because these are troubled times in which we live. Here on Batu and across the galaxy, there is unrest, there is imbalance. In the past, heroic legends have stepped forward to answer the call to restore balance to the galaxy. You're familiar with the legend of Luke Skywalker, yes? Yes?
Yes.
All right. And now we have a new spark of hope among us, named simply Rey. We do our part by bringing you here to build this. The lightsaber. It is beautiful. It is elegant. It is an enigma born of a more civilized time. In the past, the lightsaber has been wielded by both our greatest heroes and our darkest foes. The building of a lightsaber is a deeply personal experience, one that reveals a bond between the builder and the saber, a bond that you will soon experience yourselves. And it begins with something small, the kyber crystal. Able to not only focus but to magnify the energies of the Force, the kyber crystal is often called the heart of the lightsaber. Its color determines the color of the blade, and there are many colors of crystals throughout the galaxy. Tonight we've endeavored to bring you 4, starting with blue. Wielded by Master Obi-Wan Kenobi, his young apprentice Anakin Skywalker, and now our new spark of hope, Rey. Green, wielded by Qui-Gon Jinn, Ahsoka Tano, Master Yoda himself, and, of course, Luke Skywalker. Violet, rare and beautiful, and wielded in the past by Master Mace Windu. And red, often called the Crystal of Power, it has been wielded in the past by Asajj Ventress, Darth Maul, Darth Vader, and now Kylo Ren. But these are legends of the past, and you are here to bring about the future. So picture yourself in your mind's eye wielding your lightsaber. What color is your blade? What color calls to you? Ashley and Kevin are bringing around the kyber crystal canisters from which you will select your kyber crystal. Choose wisely. Choose the crystal you know to be yours, and when you have done so, place it in the green crystal holder before you, the little dish. The time has come now to pair your kyber crystal with the unique saber design that you yourself chose earlier. And we start with the hilt. The hilt is the foundation of the lightsaber. It is the center of control. And it is the part of the lightsaber that prevents your hand from being disintegrated. So it's a very important part. Now don't be overwhelmed by all these pieces. The gatherers and I are here to help you every step of the way. So let's explore. On the left-hand side in the call socket is your chassis. Next to it, in compartments 1 and 2, are your grips. In compartment 3 is a choice of emitters. In compartment 4, selection of pommel caps. And in compartment 5, 2 matching sets of activation buttons. Now you're familiar with the names we gave it. Ready to build? Let's build. Start with your chassis. Hold it vertically so that the open end is facing up. Notice in the center, this gap. At the top of this is a spring plate. Bounces up and down. This is where you'll place your kyber crystal. Take one pointed end of your kyber crystal, press it up against that spring plate so that you can slide the other pointed end of your kyber crystal into the plate below. If you do this properly, the crystal will light up, briefly sing to you, and you will be able to spin it in place without it falling out of the chassis. Now this is the trickiest part, getting that crystal in the right position. So if you need any help, please let the gatherers know, okay? I hear a lot of singing. I see a lot of lights flashing nicely. Looks good. I think we're ready to move on to covering up the kyber crystal to protect it with the activation plate from compartment 5. Choose one matching set. Do not mix two pieces. One matching set. You'll notice on the back of each plate is a colored shape. One has a blue rectangle, one has a red square. On your chassis, in the center, if you look here, you will see a red square and a blue rectangle. So you're going to take the red square of the appropriate plate and place it over the red square on the chassis, and the blue rectangle of the appropriate plate over the blue rectangle on the chassis, and the two pieces should snap together. Once they are together, you can test your activation switch by flipping it up. If you hear a misfire sound, you have done it correctly. That's what we want to hear. We want to hear a misfire sound. I'm hearing a lot of good misfire sounds, so that looks like everyone's doing well. All right, we are now ready to move on to the grip. This is the part that you will be holding on to as you wield your lightsaber. In compartments 1 and 2, select 2 of the grips. It doesn't matter which 2 you choose, any 2. One is going to be placed above the activation plate. One is going to be placed below the activation plate. If everyone will please pay attention, you will see that one end of the grip piece has a wide band. It may be copper colored or it may be silver colored. That wide band is the part that will touch the activation plate. Once you have chosen the piece that you want to go either on top or on bottom, apply pressure and twist to the right to tighten it into place.
Let's go.
Do this again on both the bottom and the top. Apply pressure and twist. Once you have done that, it will look something like this. Again, it doesn't matter which 2 pieces you choose. You're the designer. You are designing your hilt. All right.
You get to line up.
Looks like most people have gotten their 2 pieces in place. So we're ready to move on to compartment number 3.
It's a line up.
Compartment 3 has a selection of emitters. You have 2 emitters to choose from. Choose one. It will go down over the open end of your chassis.
Oh my god.
And you will screw it tightly against the upper grip. It's going to need to apply a lot of force because this is not metal on metal, it's metal
This
on
one for
copper.
sure.
So you're good. Once you have applied that emitter, you can flip your chassis over and place one of the pommel caps over the bottom of your chassis. This is your power cell, so you want to protect your power cell at the bottom. Once you have your hilt complete, place it in the hilt stand in front of you, and we will come and inspect your handiwork. Looks like everyone's doing a fine job. Remember, if you have any difficulty
I want to get this to line up.
done, tell them.
Like this one?
There it is. There it is.
Is this the one?
It's the one.
All right, let's take a look. Nice and tight, good. This is your activation switch. Down is off. Uh-oh. Not hearing the sound. Did you hear the misfire sound earlier? Let's see.
I did have help putting this part on. Not my
Okay. Let's see. Having a little, it's not making any sound, so. Yeah, it's not, yeah, could be.
Your crystal's too powerful. It overpowered your senses. Stop it.
Thanks for helping.
Yeah, no problem.
That's what we're here for.
I want to make sure that if you get challenged to a duel, you can actually,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it'd be really bad form to launch in there and then nothing happens.
That'd be embarrassing.
And business.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So.
Is this the top here? Yeah. I'm pretty sure I chose the green.
All right, thank you.
Happy with all your pieces? I'm so sorry. It brings it all together. You like all those pieces there?
Yep.
Awesome. So when it comes time to activate, it's right here on the side. You're going to put the up to activate right there. Very well done. Your activation switch. Up to activate.
My crystal was too powerful. It wasn't turning on.
It's too powerful.
I know. Too much muscle.
All right, I see a lot of great hilt designs out there. That's wonderful. However, we've now come to the most delicate aspect of the building process. So builders, I'm going to have you take a big step back from your workstation. Together, they're now coming around to begin the crystal stabilization process. This is a technological process we developed because we ourselves are not force users. Someone with force capabilities does not need to do what we're doing now. But I guarantee you we have put a lot of care into this, a lot of skill. Yes. Oh, how
Oh gosh.
We haven't had anything go wrong with this process since, I guess the last time something went wrong, but not since then.
Here you go, Mike.
All right.
Put that one away.
Yep.
Doesn't cause any problem. No pressure, Dennis.
Still negative, right? Oh, there we go. Beautiful. All right. Now we're all set to begin crystal stabilization. I'm going to initialize the process. Wait a second. What now, Kevin?
Many thanks, you're now joined the art. Yes, lightsaber. It begins. It is time. Your journey.
Master Yoda. Well, this is indeed an honor, builders. The force must be strong in this room. And he's right. The time to forge the bond between builder and saber has come. In a moment, I will ask you to step forward, place your hands on your hilts, and together, as one, we will activate our saber. So are you ready? Yes. Step forward. Place your hands on your hilts. Take a deep breath and activate. Raise your lightsaber. And like them, you too can change the galaxy. Remember, it only takes a spark. Raise them high, raise them proud, you did it. The bond is complete. And now if you would, please deactivate and lower your lightsaber.
Complete your lightsaber is. Like you way it can, but lead you it cannot. Your journey, you both begin. May the Force be with you.
And with you. Thank you, Master Yoda. And thank you, builders. You have crafted lightsabers as unique and extraordinary as each and every single one of you. In your hands, you hold remarkable power. And remarkable power must not be dropped on the ground. Therefore, to protect your new lightsaber, we are pleased to present you with a saber sheath as you depart. And though our time together has come to an end, your journeys are just beginning. It's time for you to make your marks upon the galaxy, and who knows, maybe one day we'll be telling your story. As we say here at Blackspire, Fire!